Hello everybody, welcome to our Displays 101 series once again. We're going to be doing a pretty easy one today. So what you're going to need is from like the dollar store, it's a Dollar Tree. They have these 2 packs of these clear bulbs, and then they have these bigger ones that are in singles. So what I'm going to do is I took the top off of one of these. Make sure you keep it, don't throw it away. And I'm going to find pendants that are quite a big size but are long and narrow so that they can fit in here. This one's great, the swirl cylinder. To the Stars is a great one for that. So I'm going to take, I've got this little gold thread. It actually came with one of the ornaments I got for another one of the Dollar Tree things. I'm going to stick the string through here, and it's going to go in the bulb. Just give it a little bit of slack so it can dangle. And then I'm going to stick, and you can see I'm holding the string on both sides so it doesn't slide down to the bottom. I'm going to stick the top back on. Alright, and you can see it just hangs in there. And then I'm going to tie these strings so that it doesn't slide down. Now you can do this with a more decorative ribbon and tie it at a bow on top, and it'll give it a little bit more decor. There. So then, as you can see, it's in there. Now I'm going to do a couple other things with these bulbs so that you can get a couple different ideas. So I've got this one. This one's a pretty plain but easy thing to do. So I'm going to take the second of these 2, and I think I'm going to put To the Stars in here. I think I'm going to use the fancier ribbon that I've got here. I've got this striped ribbon. I'm going to cut a generous piece of it. Then I have here some loose pearls. I'm just going to pick a few that I like, that I think could be cute together in the rocket, and it holds about 3, so that's what I'm going to go with. I think I'm going to pick a different color though. Alright, so then I've got that. I'm going to wind this ribbon through. Okay. Now with this ribbon, it's pretty stiff, so I got to give it a little bit of wiggle room when I stick it in there. And that makes sure it sits evenly, because if the ribbon is at all thick, the rocket won't slide on it, so you want to make sure that it's sitting on there nicely. And stick the top back on. Make sure I know where the front is. And a little shaking could help this thing hang a little bit better. Otherwise it could just completely screw it all up. But I'm going to just tie it up top. I'm going to stick it through the loop. That makes it easier to do this part if you have a ribbon like this. And I'm just going to tie it in a little bow. And there. Super cute. And this one has then the pearls on the bottom. Okay. So the final one, I'm going to use the big one. This one is a really good option for the seahorse statement because it is quite a large bulb, and you'll still be able to put a pendant on the bottom. So I'm going to go and I'm going to hook a pendant on the bottom of this, and then we'll check back in. Okay, so we've put ship's helm on the seahorse statement. I'm just going to use the little gold thread because I have a lot of stuff here. So, I've got here some faux snow. I got this at the Dollar Tree. This can be difficult to get into anything because it's kind of staticky. But I'm just going to put a bunch at the bottom of this. Okay, now that I've got a bunch at the bottom, I'm going to stick my seahorse in there. Oop, and I dropped him right in the bottom. So this one's big enough. I'm lucky enough that I can probably pull it out with my finger. But beware of this. Alright, Steph got it out for me, so I'm just going to put him in there, and I need to lower him just a little bit. And then be very careful when you're putting the top on, because you could very easily lose the string and drop him in there, and you don't have to try to dig him out. Okay, then I'm just going to tie the string like I did in the other one to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so what I am going to do next is I'm going to decorate a little bit. So I've got these, they are wire ties for, well, they're just called garland wire ties, I believe. I got them at the Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to make a little bow. Very cute. And then, so this is where this is a little tricky. You want to be very careful that you're not gluing this metal part to the plastic part, because then you're not going to be able to get your pendant out without some serious craziness. Make sure you figure out which way your pendant is facing. Mine is facing a silly way. It's right on the seam, so I'm going to turn it a little bit. Perfect. Okay. And then I'm just going to glue right on top my little bow that I made. And then I have a couple other decorations, but I got this cute little pine cone that I think I'm also going to stick on here as well. pretty cute. Which is shifted a little bit, so I'm going to do a little bit of adjusting, which I can still do because I did not glue the top. But otherwise, it's a pretty cute display. And then what I will do is I'm going to thread a ribbon through the back so I can actually hang it. Okay, so I put my bulbs on the tree. It's very cute. I have a tiny little tree, got it from the Dollar Tree. I got a skirt for it, the tree, the little bulbs, and the little star. So it was like $4 of stuff. And then I put the little bulbs on there, which they're not little in comparison to this tree, but that's a good thing, because it makes them super noticeable against the background of the tree. So, if you're one of those people who has quite a few loose pearls, you could just put loose pearls at the bottom of a bulb like this, and that could look really cool, even without the pendant. But I really like the pendants in there. They just can be difficult to get out if you then need to get them out. So this is a great idea for a part of your display, and keep an eye out because this will be included in our full holiday display we do at the end of showing you how to do all these different little things.